Welcome to You Will Not Remain, an Eldritch-style horror game developed a few days ago by an independent game studio. If you don't know what Eldritch means, this game is basically Lovecraftian without saying it. So step into it, my power cats. Let's see what's going on. This game was made on the land of people of Colon Nation. We pay our respects to elders past, present, and emerging. Severity has never ceased. Colonial violence never stopped. You Will Not Remain is a story about isolation that contains dark themes and deals with mental health issues. These include, but are not limited to, anxiety, depression, disassociation, and suicidal ideation. So if any of those bother you, do not watch this video further. Let's look at the controls real quick. Full screen F. Movement, arrows, space, interact. Okay. There is no saving. Okay. Ooh. It's time to wake up. Again, how many more agains will you have? ... How long have you been here? Does it matter? The leaves are drooping. You should water it. You fill the watering can and take it to the plant. You soak the base, hoping it's both enough and not too much at the same time. You've never been good with plants. Sometimes trying too hard is what kills them. Dog bone? You still have plenty of grounds, an instant when you're desperate. We haven't even gone through all the apartments on this floor. Making it as much as a ritual as is comfort, you cradle a cup in your hands, warmth seeping into your fingertips. It grows cold as you stare at the sink, the ceiling, the strange shapes your hands make around porcelain. You pour it down the sink, wash the cup before putting it away. Maybe tomorrow will be easier. Channel after channel of nothing. Is it getting bigger, or was it always that size? If you were prone to poetry, you'd almost say it was beautiful in the fatalist sort of way. But you're not. Haven't been for some time. You've run out of pretty metaphors for awful things. Yeah, it's the end of the world, y'all. There's not much else to do. You could walk circles around the apartment, or you could go back to bed. Bark, bark. Is that a dog? Impossible. It's been weeks since you've been stuck here. You would have surely heard it back before this. Bark, bark, bark! Arrgh! Hello? You better go see what it is, just in case. Come on, open the door. You know you can. Can't you? Bark, bark, bark! You can do this. Come on. Like saying the words will help. Arrgh! Just do it. It's wrong. Everything is wrong. You don't belong here. You need to get back inside. Bark, bark, bark! It's only down the hall. You can do this. Bark, bark, bark. There's something wrong with this apartment. Bark, bark. It's a weird looking dog. Is that a dog? But it doesn't look like any dog you've seen before. It's thin, skin stretched tight across ribs, long body, all bones and hard angles. Bark. Hey, it's okay. I'm not here to hurt you. Bark. That's right. Everything is okay. Whine. You want to come with me? Whine. Is that a yes? Let's look around here real quick, though. Anything over here? Hamper, what is that? Can't interact with it. Dog. Whoa! The dog jumps forwards before you can react. You brace for pain and instead feel the drag of its tongue across your chin. It pants happily as it tries to lick air into your face. Whoa, it drops to all fours, looking to be up to you, tongue lolling out of a mouth, bisected by wickedly sharp teeth. Well, it's this way, I guess. You got to leave. Something is wrong here. A new kind of emptiness. No bed, no chairs, no life. How did the dog even get here? When the two of you leave, it will be like nothing has ever been here at all. The dog follows at your heels, nose sniffing furiously at the air. Bark? Just a little further. Can I go over here? Exit. You were a different person before this new existence. At least you think you were. You remember feeling more, not just often, but also deeply. The emotions had names, and you could easily place them to the way your mind and body vibrated in the time with your heart. You can't name what you're feeling anymore, are unsure if you even are. A chasm yawns inside of you, slowly growing with each moment you spend in this in-between. You want to think of who you used to be, what you were outside of these walls. But there is nothing left to think about. I've been there before with mental health and stuff. It's relatable. I don't have depression, but I do have anxiety, and sometimes that can lead to, like, depressive thoughts and actions sometimes. Well, it has lips on it. It's gonna bite me. Can't interact with it. I wonder if this character's wearing, like, a mask, or if that's, like, their face. Can't go to the stairs. It's strange. The dog runs ahead of you, tail wagging so hard it makes a loud thump when it slaps the wall. Glad to see you like it. Can I play fetch with the dog? Oh, I want to play fetch with the dog. I can't. I'm gonna play with the dog. This is enough excitement for one day. It's time to go to sleep. Not yet. Arf? Bed. Arf! Haha. I guess you're sleeping with me. I'm gonna go outside again just to see if I can. That sound. You peel back the covers and slide into bed. The dog is a warm, sprawling mass above you, content to be pushed around as you make yourself comfortable. When you settle into the sheets, it lays its head across your neck, warm metallic breath lulling you to sleep. Metallic as in blood? The dog's clearly not an old dog, so it's like, whoa, what the heck? You're dreaming again. You remember being worried about her. You remember waiting anxiously at the door. Isn't it a girlfriend? You remember how the apartment still smelled of her for weeks, the sweetness of her perfume, lingering in the sheets. They don't smell like her anymore. I'm kind of afraid to open the door, but hey, it's a radio. Radio static. No. Stay. No. You can't do this again. If you don't think about it, it's like it never happened. Stay inside. Please. No. Oh. The dog. Okay, I'm up. Bark! That's not a way to be woken up. Oh, I should have opened the door. You can't complain, though. Not when it saved you from... Bark, bark! Right, you have a dog now. A very strange-looking dog. You are the plant. Has it gotten bigger? It's not dead. Maybe that means something. There's a water bowl. You get into you get it water, then fill a bowl with what's in the fridge. Patience, sausages, and double toasted bread. Here, what's good enough. When you set down, the dog lunges desperately towards the food. Munch, munch. It's eating so fast you barely see it chew. You better not throw that up. Coffee. You make coffee just like every other morning. You cradle the cup in your hands, staring at the walls and the cage of your fingers around the cup until the liquid cools, just like every other morning. But this time something is different. The dog is here, looking more at the home than you've ever felt. The coffee is cold, but you drink it anyway, bitter all the way down. Bark, bark! Are you hungry? Bark, bark! Have any neighbors? Well, you fed the dog. May as well feed yourself. You cook with whatever you can find, thankful for the electric stovetop. You eat from the pan, standing over the stove. No one's here to judge you. Bark? You've already fed the dog. What do they want? Bark, bark! Attention? Good. Or it's the bone. We could play with the dog. I want to play with the dog. The weird dog. Whine. You want to leave? Bark! Okay, you're the boss. Well, let's go out here real quick, though. See how it's gone... Oh, it's gotten bigger, I think. That's cool. I say sarcastically. It's easier to manage the terror that climbs up your spine when the dog is so happy to be outside. Where are we going? Bark. Hold your horses. The weird mouth door. I'm waiting for that thing to open up or something. It's gonna be creepy. The stairs. Bark! Okay, go up the stairs finally. You ever been up here? Arf! Oh, it's a ball. Oh, it's... You're worried if you stare too long, you might fall in. Bark! The dog stares at you, imploring, and for a moment, its eyes flash violent. It's a Cthulhu dog. Cthulhu dog. He's not even the most powerful Lovecraftian god. I'm always talking about him. No, you're imagining things. It's just a dog. Sure it is. Throw the ball. Message received. Okay, look at the ball. You can almost ignore the lilac glow when you're playing fetch. Forget for a moment the vast, otherworldly thing stretching through the sky. The dog doesn't seem worried about it. That's good. What time is it? Noon? Evening? Probably midday, at least. One of them. Maybe even all of them. I think that's enough for one day. Wine? We can come back tomorrow. Bark! Someone's in a rush. Didn't take you long to figure out home. The dog looks proud of itself. Okay then. You're so tired. When was the last time your lungs had tasted fresh air? You can't remember. Bark! I'm sorry, I think that's all I have for today. Wine. This is my life now. You crawl under the covers. You still haven't washed them. Not since. The dog lays atop of you, heavier than expected, seeing as its skin and bone. It cuddles into you, knife-long teeth, a whisper from your throat. You can feel its heartbeat through the blankets, the gentle expanding of its chest beneath your hand. You wish this was over. Can I leave? No, I can't. Because I have to go back to the, thingy. Stay inside. If you don't let them in, they can't get inside. Silence. No sound. No thought. You type in her number into your phone. You know it off heart. The sound of the buttons are a familiar melody. Ring, ring. It rings out. You try again and again and again. Ring, ring. Nothing. Miles and miles of nothing. Maybe she's fine, you try to convince yourself. Don't let anyone in that isn't already inside. She has to be inside. Maybe already downstairs, just in time. Just in time. I love the way the dog jumps on him. It still kind of looks like a leaf right there. Okay, I'm up. Bark. Water the plant. So it's bone dry. It seems like it's always thirsty. A need so deep it couldn't be slaked by an ocean. You used to know something about need. Now you won't let yourself remember what it means to need anything, let alone what want it. Here you go. Munch, munch. You're slowly getting used to living with the dog. How long has it been now? You can't remember. You should probably name them. Get my coffee first. First things first, coffee. You make it. Hold the cup until the liquid cools. You look down at it, foreign in your unfamiliar hands. You pour it down the sink. You win some, you lose some. Bark! What's your name? You can't keep calling them dog after all. Bark. That's very helpful. How about Rex? Wine. Marble? Wine. Marble sink? Wine. Gas stove? Wine. Okay, shank? Bark? Lamb shank? Bark! Lamb shank, really? Bark! Alright, you're the boss. I'm waiting for this dog to freaking talk. The newly named lamb shank looks absurdly pleased with himself. Sigh. Fine. Let's watch it overtake the city. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's nice, that is. Bark! Bark? I'm waiting for the dog to reveal its true form and just kills the character. Nothing has changed. I mean, the sky is... it's there, don't think about it. I love the little soundtrack, I like it, it's very peaceful. Fetch with doggo. How long has it been since you became stuck here? Someone could tell you it had been weeks, months, or even years, and you'd believe them. It's not like you can see the sun anymore. Sometimes you forget what other people look like, the way their skin feels, how the muscles in their backs shift when you hold them. Just the thought of it makes your skin crawl. You feel claustrophobic and desperate at the same time. Wrong. That's enough. Time to go back. Bark! Bark! Cook something? Forgot to eat. You should eat something. But maybe you shouldn't. You only ate 5 minutes ago, right? Or was it 5 days? You think I should eat lamb shank? Bark! Okay, good call. You cook a meal of whatever you can find and eat it over the stove top. How? I'm coming. You and Limshake are used to this dance by now. You settle in together and drift to sleep. Oh. You do anything to wake up, but that isn't how it works. Don't look at the sky. And the only thing that's highlighted is the sky. Sky, what's wrong with the sky? What could have possibly happened to the sky? Let's find out. Not it's gonna be like a Lovecraftian horror or anything. Alarm. It's... how? It hurts to look at. It's wrong. Not made for this world, but somehow captivating all at the same time. But why? Maybe you're imagining things. You must be. This isn't real. This can't be real. A fever dream, surely. If you go back inside, the world will return to normal. It has to. She'll come home and everything will be okay, be the way it always was. Bzzz. This is your public service announcement. The voice is robotic, clinical, and detached, while the world forever changes. Do not let anyone in that comes from outside for your safety, and for the safety of yourself and others. We repeat, do not let anyone in from outside. No. Our homes are safe as long as we are in them. Do not let anyone in that returns from the outside. We repeat, people from the outside are displaying signs. Arf. Predictable. You take care of the plant. You don't feel like you're there when you are it, but your hands unfamiliar, your body unfamiliar, your mind alien even after all this time. Look at TV. You used to wonder when the power would turn off. You don't wonder about much of anything anymore. Bark, bark. It's time to feed Lambshank. You fill up the food bowl. Munch, munch. You used to go to bed, excited for your morning coffee. Now it's just another thing you do. Lampshake likes it on the balcony. You don't. Something about him shifts under the lilac sky, pushing him to be free. He looks hungry out here, more alien. And it's getting closer. Lampshake has decided it's time for fetch. Bark! Bark! Sometimes you think about going outside and being done with it all. Finished. But you have Lampshake now. Until he eats your face. You won't walk down the stairs and pry the boarded doors open, fingernails catching on the wood and nails as you claw yourself out. No, you'll stay here. There's no escape anywhere. For however long that is. Time to go, Lampshake. Bark! Bark! Time for bed. Yep! Huh, that's weird. You can hear something. Oh, the static. The radio. Hello? What? Is anyone there? No, you're imagining the things. It's not possible. It can't be. Whine. Hey, it's okay, I'm okay. Are you? Lampshake's eyes are wide, body trembling above yours, scared. You've never seen him like this before. Did the radio frighten him? Everything feels so fuzzy. You pet Lampshake, running fingers down his spine, each vertebra sharp against them. You're so tired. Oh, yay. What should you do? This is your public service announcement. The people from outside are marked. They can only get in if you let them in. We cannot stress this enough. Do not let her in. She will hurt you. Wait, what? Don't let the dog in either. Ooh, the door's Please let me in. She's here. She's safe. Do not let them in. They will hurt you. Please, babe, let me in. I'm scared. Zzz. We repeat. They will hurt you. You're at the door, unable to open it. Heart beating so hard you can taste blood in the back of your throat. You want to let her in, you do, but nothing feels real. Everything feels real. You try to move to open the door, but your body isn't responding. It's like watching someone else, like you're no longer there. Like you're watching yourself, like someone else would watch you. Babe, please, I'm so scared. So are you. White noise. White. You don't think you could let her in if you wanted to. Bzzz. Not safe. The screaming starts. You are brittle and this is what breaks you. I'm up, Lampshake, I'm up. Is anything real? Ooh, that's open finally. Let's see what's... Well, I'm gonna go take care of the plant, the coffee, TV. Is anything real? You are the plant, just in case. I see I can't feed Lampshake anymore or eat. I can't touch the coffee. There you go. Is anything real? Is anything real? Bark, bark! Real or not, you need to feed Lambshank. You fill up the food bowl. Munch, munch. Let's go over here. Is anything real? It's like a closet or something? I don't know. Why should be closer this time? Is anything real? Bark. 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 If this is real, does it mean anything? And what's worse? That this isn't real. Or that it is and means nothing at all. You can't even remember what she looked like, how she smelled. You can't recall how she fit within these spaces. Are you okay, dude? Man. Bark. Not a chance. That's not good. Well, time to sleep. You pull back the covers to get into bed. You're already half asleep. Bzzz. Attention, citizens. Whine. Attention, citizens. City has fallen. Whine. That's enough, Lambshank. ... In the coming months, we will be evacuating any remaining survivors. Actually, we might be able to leave. Whine. He won't let you leave. Make sure you to keep your radio on to receive pickup coordinates. Animals have been bzzz. Animals have been assimilated properly? Are vessels for evil? Lambshank, what's wrong? Lambshank looks nervously around the room. Flinches at the sound of the radio. We will tell you when it's safe to leave. Harrow! It's okay, let's go to bed. Everything is going to be okay. I don't think so. You get under the covers. For the first time, Lambshank doesn't join you. I don't like that. Anything but this. You can't open it. You turn your back against the door, then slide down until you're a pile on the floor. We repeat, do not let anything in. The screaming continues on, and sob, sob, sob. Time passes and stops. It starts, the radio cracking in and out of life. Her screams softening. Please, getting weaker as the days stretch into each other. 2 weeks later, the radio goes quiet. So is she. Are you alone? White noise, nothing but the ringing in your head. Somehow the silence is worse than the screaming. You wake slowly. You're used to Lambshank acting as an alarm. all wagging tail and doggy kisses. He's across the room staring out the back door at the sky above. Your dreams always return to her, though each time the memory is fuzzy or worn by time. Was she even marked? You never know. You are the plant. Something burns in your chest, but you choke it down. Without you, the plant would die. No, you can't. Your stomach keeps turning over and over like something is trying to escape alive. You leave it, the cup strangely lonely and filled to the brim. You fill the bowl, but Lambshank doesn't come running. Lambshank, food time! He ignores you. Come on, you need to eat. We're leaving today. Whine. Bzz. Remember, citizens, we have cleared the way. The pickup zone is... It's time to go. Whine. You never see this place again. Is that a good thing? What does leaving this place mean? What does the world look like outside these walls? Outside the city? Oh, it's an eye. You still belong out here? Out there? With people in their soft skin, soft hands, soft hearts, will they now be as alien to you as the sky? There is the door. Whine. Whine. Whine! Come on, Lambshank. I'm telling you, something's gonna happen to that freaking dog. That dog's gonna be a monster. There was a time where slowly, one by one, people left. There were no boards then. Just a closed door with the world outside growing further and further away. You didn't see them often, the few that remained with you, but you could hear them, human sounds that hummed in the background, when you least expected. You pulled down one of the boards. Whine! Hush, Lambshank. The noise had been comforting. You weren't alone, but they didn't last forever, and over time faded into nothing. They must have left, taken their chances in the city falling around them. Anything better than staying here, being inside, trapped like a rat in a cage. Every day played out again and again until you pulled down a second board. Whine! Bark! Lambshank, that's enough. You've never yelled at Lambshank before. Shame blooms deep in the pit of your stomach, but you can't look at him now. Know that if you see the fear and desperation in his eyes, you'll never leave. You pull down the final board, beginning and end, you think. You've been the one to pull them here, a reminder to never leave as the siren song promises an escape. You lay your hands on the board, palm against the cool thick wood. Lambshank, you ready? Whimper. He's trembling uncomfortably, eyes darting around the room so fast they roll into the back of his head. You pull a key from your pocket. Fit into the lock. Turn the handle. Bark, bark. Oh my god! Sleeve. With a viciously yank, he pulls you backwards, away from the door. Fuck? Lambshank! You see him turn into a freaking monster? I knew it! Bark, bark. Lambshank, what's going on? Every inch of his stretched skin looks like it's ready to fight. Lips peel back from inch-long teeth as saliva drips from a maw, gaping and possibly open, wide enough to swallow someone whole. Bark, bark, bark! Lambshank, bark! Knock, knock! No. Knock, 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 knock! It can't. Oh my god. No. I'm going back here. You can't stop me. Better not. What? What? inside. You're inside again. Bark! What happened? Lampshake runs to his abandoned food. The leftovers that you served still there, silent. Did it get you too? Did everyone else hear the radio? Follow it slurred to the door. Bark! Munch munch. Lampshake happily devours the food, a ghostly tongue scraping the dregs from the bottom of the bowl. Thank you, Lampshake. Yep. Spot looking absurdly proud of himself. Really, I mean it. Howl! Bark! Hold your horses. Can you just go back to this in-between life of fetch and half-consumed coffee? Is it really that easy? Nothing tonight, or maybe tomorrow, or maybe a week from now. You'll throw the radio from the rooftop. Lampshake was right to be afraid. Nothing. You're not sure what you expected. So was there someone actually at the door waiting for him to come home? Like, waiting for him to, like, escape? Or was it, like, a monster that was gonna kill him? I don't know. But that dog, he shows true colors. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Bark! Bark! You've gotten used to the violent light beating down from above. The creature seems satisfied, if such a thing is possible. It's not rolling in the clouds, instead breathing slowly around the tips of skyscrapers. Drawing the softest breath you ever felt vibrate through your bones. Is this it? Is this everything? Is this where you must remain? Bark! Positional fetch. Oh, are we at the end of the game? I like that. You will not remain. Made by Jordan Cook Orenti, Dogstream, Gabrielle Logren, Talia Rosto. Oh, all the pets are like weird now. That's awesome. This is a great game. I really like that. I really like Lovecraftian and Eldritch horror stuff, so like seeing this is like really fun. I like that. And it didn't make my computer blow up, so that's cool. I like this. Great job, Devs. I like the art style, everything. Great job. So, now that that's out of the way, stop by later today and I'll be making another video for Sears Isle. I'm going to be starting the playthrough of that. So stay tuned, my lovely Power Cats, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!